In our society, we are taught never to give less than 110%. We're taught to give it our all, unless you want to be called lazy or a slacker. You're taught to push hard and succeed to get somewhere. This adds stress and strain to your body when your mind is already overscheduled and overwhelmed in a state of anxiety. When you push yourself hard, it is a breeding ground for stress. It is a root cause to medical illness. So I urge you to enjoy life in moderation. Yeah, enjoy it in moderation. This is advice often given to those who are about to ingest a more than good amount of sugar, salt, or alcohol. And it's another way of saying stop before you hurt yourself. Stop before eating too much or it'll have adverse effects. Stop before it creates an imbalance in your body. One of the key principles of Tai Chi is to enjoy it in moderation. And this is how you do all your Tai Chi movements. And this is also how you should live your life. And this is how you achieve its benefits, through moderation in effort. And Tai Chi teaches students to practice and live with moderation. In Tai Chi, we call this the 70% rule. And this rule lies at the core of Taoist philosophy. There's a saying that in non-doing, there is nothing left undone. This doesn't mean that you don't take any action at all or you do nothing. It means that you, in doing something, you are also allowing your body to function naturally. And this rule is a guiding light to help you condition your mind and body to soften and relax, to be in a natural state when in a world full of stress. And so the 70% rule supports moving your body, your joints, without exertion, without exerting yourself. It helps you to avoid the extremes of any movement, whether it be a stretch or getting into a stance or doing any activity. When you go at more than 100%, you can strain yourself, which reduces tension and stress in your body. And when you push yourself too hard, you have a tendency to tighten up, to have internal resistance. And this internal resistance that you're experiencing is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of how far you will need to go to get something done. So by going 100% or more, you can break down your body easily. With 70% capacity, you can move smoothly, naturally, and still generate 100% of the possible qi that a Tai Chi movement is capable of producing. This is the promise of Tai Chi. And if you go beyond the 70% point, you can actually drain your energy levels, drain your qi, rather than increase your energy levels. So I urge you to stay within the 70% of your capacities. This produces optimum accomplishment, both physically and mentally, while lowering your psychological stress. So when you practice Tai Chi, you relax. And the more you relax, the more qi you have. And the more qi you have, the more stamina and strength you will have. Not just in your body, but also in your mind. And by practicing Tai Chi, you are using your full effort. Make no mistake, you are using your effort and your concentration to move energy, but not to a point of strain. Always place yourself in a natural state of comfort and don't force things. So, for example, in the Tai Chi movements, we're taught to extend and expand out with our fingers. And we do so with the 70% rule. Right? We don't extend and draw out overstretch the fingers and have them splayed out like this in the movements. And we don't push by locking our arms into this position. We are taught to move and push with just 70% of our capacity. And that's enough, and that's all you need to do your movement. And so when you do Tai Chi, and when you move in a 70% capacity, you can ease into being at your best by testing your capabilities, by experimenting how far you should go, rather than going all the way to 100% from the very start. And you can do this without overexhaustion or damaging your nervous system. And then if you do this in moderation, you can absorb and integrate what you've learned more easily, making you grow in ways you never thought you could. By moving at 70% or doing something at 70%, you allow other parts of your being to understand and learn what it is that you're actually doing. And when you go and do this at 70%, it enables you to save your energy when you need it the most. So Tai Chi is about storing your Chi and then using your Chi to do whatever you want it to do, whether it be recovering from injury or using it to push a heavy object. And when you do Tai Chi in this manner, it helps you to avoid the excess of the movement. So in other words, to win a race, you don't have to go all out at 100%, right? You can start off at, let's say, 40% or 50% of your capacity and still win the race by maintaining that energy level. And so when people start a race and they go at 100% the first few minutes, and then they start to peter off and they lose the race because they can't keep up at being at 100%. So avoid excess, especially when you start something. Then when you go at 70%, it'll help you to improve all the aspects of your life so that you can live life smoothly and move in a natural and gradual manner. So let's do some Tai Chi right now. Energize the fingers up. Don't overdo it. Exhale, relax, sink back down, ease into it, and 3. Energize very softly and gently, and exhale, relax. Let everything go. Then energize the fingers. And 2, exhale, relax. Sink back down. 3, energize, ward off. Exhale, relax, and energize, ward off right. And then turn to exhale, and then energize. Roll back. Exhale, relax, sink down, energize, and move just enough to make your shape. Then exhale, relax, sink back down, and let everything go, let everything fall back down to your feet. So remember, the 70% rule not just only applies to your physical effort, but also to your emotional and social effort, right? So keep in mind how much effort, how much time and thought you're putting into things. Maybe they don't require that much. And what if you can teach yourself to know your limits? That's very important. If you know your limits, then you can honor the limitless power, the limitless capability of your mind. And you can change something with your mind very easily, instantaneously. And when you can change your mind, you can do the heavy lifting. very easily. So follow me on Facebook and learn more about the non-doing aspects of Tai Chi.